I see the crystal raindrops fall and the beauty of it.
A legend's final hit before vanishing from music forever. A $29 million lawsuit over 7 seconds of drums, the only collaboration between two icons who never met until the microphone was on. These aren't one-hit wonders. These are superstars, forgotten masterpieces. Number 12, You Got the Love by Rufus featuring Chaka Khan, 1974.
Love me right.
Ray Parker Jr. wrote this, hoping Barry White would record it.
Yes, I do. Stop running the game.
Barry passed. That rejection became Rufus's breakthrough. Number 1 R&B for a week, number 11 pop, and a platinum album. Wah-wah guitar cuts through driving bass while clavinet textures pulse underneath. Chaka Khan was only 20 years old, yet her powerhouse vocals already commanded every note with the authority of someone twice her age. Recorded at Quantum Studios in Torrance, producer Bob Monaco captured lightning. The track opens the Rags to Rufus album with raw funk energy that proved the band didn't need celebrity writers. Khan loved it enough to re-record it 33 years later for her Funk This album. This was basement party music, speakers rattling, everyone moving before the first chorus hits, yet it lives in the shadow of Stevie Wonder's Tell Me Something Good. From the same album, from youthful funk fire to sophisticated heartbreak. Number 11, Neither One of Us by Gladys Knight and the Pips, 1973. Gladys Knight recorded her lead vocal in one take. Driving back to Detroit, the group sang it together in their car and felt something was wrong. She returned to L.A. and cut it again. That instinct paid off. Number 2, Hot 100, 4 weeks at number 1 R&B, and a Grammy for Best Pop Vocal Performance by a duo or group. Lush string arrangements build from introspective whispers to desperate emotional peaks, while the Pips layer harmonies thick as honey. Writer Jim Weatherly also penned Midnight Train to Georgia, but this was their Motown farewell, literally their final single before jumping to Buddha Records. The irony wasn't lost on anyone. DJ Cozy sampled it for a number 1 Beatport track in 2018, proving producers still recognize its combustion power. This was slow dance in the living room at 3 a.m. music. Curtain swaying, love hanging in the air like smoke. While Gladys said goodbye to Motown, Diana Ross was already gone, and nobody in America even noticed.
You know what breaks my heart a little? Only 1% of the people who watch R&B vinyl are actually subscribed. 99 out of 100 of you keep coming back, vibing with the grooves, feeling the stories, reliving the voices that built soul itself, but you still haven't hit that button. Think about it. You've spent time here, maybe even rediscovered a song that hit you right in the chest, and yet you're walking away before the next track drops. Subscribing costs nothing, not a cent, but it means you'll never Miss the moments that remind you who you were when that record first played. R&B vinyl isn't just music. It's memory, it's heritage. It's the pulse that still beats under everything we love. Don't just listen from the sidelines. Be part of the 1% who keep the soul alive. Hit subscribe, stay, groove, and keep the record spinning with us.
Number 10, I'm Still Waiting by Diana Ross, 1971.
You told me you were leaving. You gave your folks the blame.
In the UK, this song owned the charts. Number 1 for 4 weeks, Diana Ross's first solo chart topper, Motown's biggest selling UK single until 1978. In America, number 63. That's the entire story. BBC Radio 1, DJ Tony Blackburn discovered it buried on an album and made a deal with EMI. If they released it as a single, he'd play it every morning for 5 straight days as his record of the week. They agreed. He delivered. Britain fell in love. Producer Deke Richards, the same man who created the Jackson 5's first 3 number ones, wanted it simple and unassuming, just Diana's voice over Gene Page's arrangements. Then in 1990, Phil Chill remixed it, 5 different versions on 12-inch vinyl, the longest running over 5 minutes. It hit number 21 UK, proving the song still had pull 2 decades later. This was late-night radio music that felt like confession from UK devotion to Brooklyn basement innovation. Number 9, Golden Time of Day by Maze featuring Frankie Beverly, 1978. Frankie Beverly recorded this at Applewood Studio in Golden, Colorado with one rule. No strings, no brass, nothing they couldn't reproduce live. Just guitar, bass, drums, keyboards, and Beverly's warm vocals with gospel grunts that add rhythmic texture. The album peaked at number 6 R&B and went gold, yet Beverly never won a Grammy despite 9 consecutive gold albums. Why? He refused to sign over his publishing rights. Even Capitol VP Larkin Arnold couldn't change his mind, giving him a deal Paul McCartney and Mick Jagger never enjoyed. When Beverly died in September 2024, Golden Time of Day debuted at number 7 on Billboard's R&B digital sales chart. That's the golden time. 46 years later, fans still remembered. Beyonce covered Before I Let Go at Coachella 2018. You're introducing a new generation. This was cookout music, family reunion music, the soundtrack to every black gathering where joy matters more than chart positions. While Maze built legacy through live performance, another group was about to lose theirs. When the wind is soft and warm. Number 8, Real Love by Skyway, 1989.
I know it's not the first time.
Producer Solomon Roberts Jr. wrote this in his parents' Brooklyn basement, literally called it Hole in the Ground Studios, a 4-track setup where Brooklyn funk was born. Number 1 R&B for a week, number 47 pop. This was Sky's final crossover hit after Atlantic Records rescued them from Sauce Soul's collapse.
And I know because of all the hurt in my past, I tend to shy away from emotional commitment.
Lead singer Denise Dunning-Wilkinson delivers the Quiet Storm ballad with vulnerability that cuts through the smooth production by Randy Mueller of Brass Construction fame. this wasn't their early boogie sound. This was mature, reflective, opening your heart after past hurt. The Dunning sisters remain the last sister trio still performing together in classic entertainment.
I couldn't walk away even if I wanted to. So babe.
Important note, this is completely different from Mary J. Blige's Real Love 3 years later. Late night slow jam music that sounded like second chances, from Quiet Storm intimacy to DeBarge family harmonies fighting through tragedy.
And you know it's hard for me sometimes to put my feelings into words.
Feeling these stories? Drop your favorites so far below. Number 7, Time Will Reveal by DeBarge, 1983. L. DeBarge wrote the melody at 15 and thought it was corny. His brother Chico convinced him to keep working on it. That corny song became DeBarge's first number 1 R&B, 5 consecutive weeks at the top, number 18 pop. Recorded at Kendon Recorders in Burbank and Westlake Audio, rumor has it the horn tracks were lost during sessions, giving the album its notably spare, minimalist production. L's countertenor voice, Rolling Stone ranked him number 137 on their greatest singers list, zooms into falsetto with breathtaking ease, influenced by Burt Bacharach's understated sophistication. The entire In a Special Way album became one of the most sampled in contemporary R&B and hip-hop. Blackstreet recorded a gospel version, Boyz II. Men covered it for their Motown tribute. This was wedding slow jam music that sounded like promises meant to last forever. The DeBarge family's tragic struggles with addiction, Bobby died of AIDS in 1995, overshadowed their musical brilliance from family group tragedy to Detroit vocal legends. Number 6, Be My Girl by The Dramatics, 1976. Here's what most people miss. This is a cover of Michael Henderson's original, released the same year. And here's the twist. Henderson produced the Dramatics version. Number 3, R&B, number 53 pop, recorded at United Sound Systems in Detroit with arrangements by David Van de Pitt. The Dramatics' signature lies in their vocal blend, Ron Banks' high tenor alternating with L.J. Reynolds' low tenor, anchored by Willie Ford's powerful bass voice, creating lush Detroit soul harmonies thick as Motor City fog.
I wouldn't care if you were Aquarius.
The group appeared in the 2017 film Detroit, which dramatizes the Algiers motel incident where their valet Fred Temple was killed during the 1967 riots. Ghostface Killah's Theodore unit sampled it in 2004. This was romantic slow dance music that made couples move closer together. Yet it lives in the shadow of In the Rain, their number 1 R&B smash, and what you see is what you get. While the Dramatics stayed in Detroit's shadow, another artist stayed in everyone's shadow. Number 5, Different Strokes by Syl Johnson, 1967. Originally number 17 R&B, number 95 pop.
Papa too.
a regional hit that died quietly. Then Ultimate Breaks and Beats resurrected it, and hip-hop discovered the 7-second drum break by Morris Jennings that would change everything. Sampled in over 350 songs, Public Enemy, Wu-Tang Clan, Jay-Z and Kanye West, Ice Cube, NWA. The intro features Minnie Riperton's distinctive laugh. She was working as a secretary at Chess Records and volunteered immediately when Johnson needed the sound. He'd written it after a Dexedrine pill left him impotent with a woman named Odessa who laughed him out of there. So he channeled embarrassment into art with that grunt and that laugh. Johnson said, "I'm sitting in the house that Wu-Tang built with their money." He won a $29 million lawsuit against Cypress Hill. This was raw Chicago soul that sounded like sweat and pride and funk with teeth, from Chicago grit to Philadelphia family soul. Still with us? Hit subscribe, because these stories only get deeper.
All right, now, watch me.
Number 4, OOH Child by 5 Stair Steps, 1970.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier.
This was the B-side.
Ooh, child, things are gonna be.
The A-side, a Beatles cover called Dear Prudence, flopped completely. Then a Philadelphia DJ flipped the record and started playing OOH Child instead. It broke in Philly and Detroit through pure word of mouth, climbing to number 8 Hot 100, number 14 R&B, earning gold certification.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier.
Recorded at Allegro Studios in New York, legendary drummer Bernard Purdie finished his parts in 15 minutes. Here's what surprises everyone. Sister Alohi sings lead, her soothing voice often unexpected when people assume a male vocalist.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier.
Writer Stan Vincent based the hopeful lyrics on things he told his own son. According to his son Chuck, the child in question in this song was really him. The arrangement builds from gentle piano to swelling orchestral crescendo with cresting horns hitting all the hopeful notes of Chicago soul. Tupac sampled it for Keep Your Head Up. Chris Pratt called it the song that moved him most when Guardians of the Galaxy used it in 2014. This was car radio music that sounded like Faith in better days. If that family got forgotten, wait until you hear what happened to Grover Washington Jr. Number 3, Let's Groove by Earth, Wind and Fire, 1981. This was Earth, Wind and Fire's 7th and final top 10 pop hit, number 3 Hot 100, 8 consecutive weeks at number 1 R&B. Yet it marked the end of their golden era. Recorded on 24-track tape at George Massenburg Studios and Sunset Sound with no digital editing, every performance had to be perfect. That famous vocoder intro was created using early 80s analog technology, tracked in stereo, innovative for 1981. Producer Morris White and co-writer Wayne Vaughan built it on Fred White's drums that shift the bass drum to an unusual and count, creating that distinctive groove. The Phoenix horns blast through with brass that Rolling Stone compared to a car running a red light. Calvin Harris sampled it for Fields in 2017, earning White and Vaughn posthumous songwriting credits. The music video became the first ever played on BET's Video Soul. This was block party music that made everyone move whether they wanted to or not. From Earth, Wind, and Fire's commercial peak to Grover Washington's only one. Number 2, Just the Two of Us by Grover Washington Jr. and Bill Withers, 1981. Bill Withers' final major hit before retiring in 1985.
Water's all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow.
Grover Washington Jr.'s only top 40 pop hit ever.
Them castles in the sky, just the two of us.
Number 2, Hot 100 for 3 consecutive weeks, blocked first by Sheena Easton, then Kim Carnes.
Down the hall, and it becomes the morning dew.
Number 3, R&B, Grammy winner for Best R&B Song.
We on high, just the two of us, you and I.
Here's what nobody mentions. Withers and Washington never met until the recording session.
To make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you.
Producers Ralph McDonald and William Salter wrote it, but brought Withers in specifically to refine the lyrics.
Just the two of us, feeling.
Withers was snobbish about words. He added poetic touches like crystal raindrops while keeping the hook intact.
In the morning sun, I want to be the one with you.
Marcus Miller on bass, Steve Gadd on drums, Richard T. on Fender Rhodes, Eric Gale on guitar, an all-star session crew recording at Rosebud Studio in June 1980. Robert Greenidge's steel drums add unexpected Caribbean warmth, sampled 90-plus times by Will Smith and Eminem.
It all is when the sun comes shining through.
In 2020, songwriter William Salter's granddaughter went viral on TikTok, revealing her grandfather wrote it. 10 million views, renewed appreciation. This was smooth jazz that critics dismissed as easy listening despite being two legends' only collaboration. Everything we've heard leads to this.
Good things might come to those who wait.
Number 1, I Want You by Marvin Gaye, 1976. This album took 13 months to complete, an eternity by Motown standards. Producer Leon Ware originally wrote and recorded the entire project for his own album. When Marvin heard it, he took everything, number 1 R&B, his 12th chart topper, number 15 Hot 100, recorded at Marvin's room, his personal studio on Sunset Boulevard, designed like a temple with rust, gold, and wood tones. Marvin sang lying on the back of his sofa, barely visible to Ware. His lover, Janice Hunter, was present throughout, causing her embarrassment when Marvin sang directly to her. The couple would excuse themselves to their upstairs apartment during sessions, then return for more recording. Session legends David T. Walker, Ray Parker Jr., and Wah-Wah Watson on guitars. String arrangements by Coleridge Taylor Perkinson. The title track features a 77-second intro before Gaye begins singing. space-age synthesizers building anticipation. Kendrick Lamar sampled it for The Heart Part 5. Mary J. Blige used it for Be Happy. Madonna with Massive Attack delivered a definitive trip-hop cover in 1995. It wasn't certified platinum until 1993. 17 years after release, finally receiving its due is foundational to D'Angelo, Maxwell, and the entire neo-soul movement. This was late-night music that sounded like desire and devotion, recorded in a temple where Marvin Gaye was both priest and supplicant.